Okay, we're live. I'm gonna check to make sure we are definitely live and nothing's hidden. And then we're basically going to start building. So for anyone who's interested, basically what I did was, let's see. Okay, yes, we are live. It's good. Okay. So what I did was earlier today I tore apart the remaining parts of the set because I think building something's more interesting than tearing it apart. So that's the camera. So maybe we'll try a new angle today. Try like an angle with that. And then I can slide my chair up closer. There. Okay. So this is going to take a lot longer than it would if it was bagged. Because it's just a big pile of bricks. Wonder, is there anything I could put here? Oh wait, I have a ruler. That's what I can use. Use that to keep some of the parts from falling out. Let's see, I'm not sure if I have the backpack. So that's just a side build. Alright, so I did start the stream early just to troubleshoot. I always do that. Just gotta keep it nice and oh, there goes the instructions. No one's here. Okay, that's expected. So, I did get advice though from the big Lego people today in one of their streams. Just asked about streaming in general. Got some tips, which is always good. Stuff's falling out these little holes in the back. Maybe I'll block that one up with this. And this one over here just with figures. So I've been able to find and piece together 4 of the 5 figures from this set, so that when I do get this the assembly finished, I have all the figures, which is just kind of important to have for a Lego set, to have the figures with it, because when I look to buy a Lego set used, I look for 3 things. 1, it has to have the figures. 2, it has to be complete. And 3, it can't be too used. It can't be just gross. like, really, really gross. I only bought several, 2, 3, so not much has been bought used, but I always clean. I need to find a better place for this, but I just don't have the space on the desk. So it's gonna be just gonna is that the piece? See, this is like taking forever. I'm like 5, 6 pieces into the build. I'm like 4 minutes in. That's like really slow. It's gonna take me forever, I think. Well, it'll get easier every time I take a piece out, actually. But some of the harder, more unique pieces in this set are going to be harder to find. Like this gray piece right there. Got a decent amount of work in this morning, so that to help fund the summer wave, pretty much. I guess I'll talk about what I plan on getting with the summer wave. So I'm already saving, and my main focus for the summer wave sets is I know a lot of people are excited for it, but don't want Moff Gideon's cruiser. It just isn't something that's cool, or just a display piece I want. I might change my mind, but I mean, $160 extra is a lot. This is already a big wave this summer with a lot of sets that I plan on saving for. So the Bad Batch shuttle, definitely. If you're a Clone Wars fan, obviously if you don't have like the money to buy it, it's fine. But if you have the money and just don't want the set, I don't know why you would not want the set. Supposedly, it comes with all the figures you need to complete the Bad Batch, which, if you don't know what the Bad Batch is, it's messed up clones put into a unit. And it supposedly is going to have all the people from it, which is definitely good. And really, it's gonna be a good set. Even if the set looks terrible, I'm still gonna buy it because figures are just gonna be so cool to have all the Bad Batch. And like, let's say I don't want to hang on to my Lego forever, which if I grow up and I don't want Lego anymore, those figures are probably gonna rise high in value. Sort of like the Captain Rex did, where it's like, the set I'm estimating was like $25, $30. And him alone used is about $90 to $100, which is crazy but expected, because there's people like me who back then didn't. I started Lego Star Wars in 2014, the year after that set came out, so it's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. Alright, just counting to make sure I get the right piece on. Hey, I'm on step 5. So I wonder if Joey's going to pop on or not. Let's see, he probably forgot me, since today it wasn't a school day, at least here in America. We are off for Easter. There's more parts falling out the back. So if and when someone pops on, they get to decide what happens with the whole music situation. How loud do you want it? How quiet do you want it? Yeah, I like this angled camera better. Definitely better. And, oh, I didn't finish rambling about what sets I'm gonna buy. The Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter, which is supposedly $60, coming with Bo-Katan, Gar Saxon, 2 exclusive figures to the set that are gonna have custom prints and Gar Saxon, a custom mold for the helmet, and a standard Mandalorian and Death Watch armor, or paint job, I guess. And the what would it be? I think the set's gonna be great, and will probably be increasing popularity if we see more Gauntlet fighters in the Mandalorian. I don't think anyone's thought of that yet, but we do see it, a small glimpse of it in Season 2, and Mando has to go help Bo-Katan on Mandalore now, which basically means he's going to be probably using those, at least in the first couple episodes, most likely. Whatever's happening there, he's going to be flying around in that, and that's going to increase the popularity of it. Crazy. Because if there's a lot of people who haven't watched Clone Wars because it was intended as a kid's show, but it is more than that, in my opinion, and pretty much every adult who's watched it, and, well, the majority, not every, but anyway, it is in that, but there are people who haven't watched it, but are, like, Lego fans who haven't watched Clone Wars, but have watched Mandalorian Season 3, are gonna want that set. Because, I mean, there's the Bo-Katan figure already, which is going to bump the value up like crazy, because that's exclusive, and you could only get those at CAC, or Firestar, or whatever people I don't know of, or can't remember, or if you decal it yourself. But that is how it is. Alright, and then that is right there. That's like, what is it? The Bad Batch. Let's say, hopefully the Bad Batch shuttle is like $100. I really hope it doesn't go over $120. $100 minimum, $120 maximum. And then the big one, which is the UCS gunship. That set's, it's just, I mean, it's gonna be just hard to watch people have that set and not have the set, pretty much, being a big, important, iconic piece. And it's probably, I mean, it's gonna be like the most affordable UCS set that I'm interested in. Like, there's the A-Wing, but it just doesn't have that appeal. I mean, it's a starfighter that's like this big, okay, in Lego minifig form, and they make it as like big as this whole thing. I get it's enlarging it for detail, but $200 A-Wing is not worth it when you can go buy a $30 one in just a green color instead of a red color. So that's my opinion on the UCS A-Wing. It looks good. It's just not something, I think, if it's not like you're collecting sets, but you can't afford every single set, it's not a set you should put on your agenda to buy. You should rather save or use that money on something smaller or buy an older set, because there are really great older sets out there, like the 2013 ATT. That's a great set that I bought used, and it's hard to snatch those up with a good deal, and I think I got a good deal on it. Saved about $20, $30, $40-ish on it, which was probably good, and it was used, which is crazy how Lego goes up in value after a couple years for almost everything. Except, I would like to say, the buildable figures, which have went down in value. It's like the one example of a Lego set following normal value. And it's explainable, being buildable figures. I realize how long this is going to be. Next stream, I'm going to have these parts sorted, if anyone shows up. These are all going to be sorted into colors, little color bags and cups and stuff. I'm going to have them all sorted, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to get this done like that. So I put a premiere out today, and no one showed up, which was kind of expected. I just wanted to try it. I'll watch the stream through, see if anyone showed up, and I'll fast forward through it and just click on it and see the chat and see if anyone did show up, and if they did show up, I'll comment and say thanks. But sorry I wasn't there, because I sat around the first minute of it, and I wasn't going to listen to myself talk about something that I've already done and watched it multiple times during editing. It's not like watching a movie the second time. It's like watching a movie the 5th time in a week. And also, depending on the $30 set, people are rumoring, at least the way M&R said it, was that he thinks he's not allowed to say anything, but he's seen it or knows about it, and people know about it, but can't say it, talk about it, because that's how Lego works. But really, if it's a decent set, it comes with one exclusive Clone Wars figure, or if it's a Mandalorian set. I don't see another $30 Mandalorian set working, though. I just can't see anything from the Mandalorian that they haven't already done go for $30. Because there is the Imperial Transport coming out for $40, and that's the only smallish thing from the Mandalorian. Except for the speeders, the speeder bike, which was already done. So unless they did something weird, it's either going to be Star Wars movie based, which could happen. It'd be sad, but it probably will be that. Or it could be nice, and they give us another battle pack, the 501st one, where it's fancy, but it's not exactly. It's big, and it works like a battle pack, but it's not a battle pack at the same time. Some more elaborate price, which I really wish if they do battle packs, just do $15. It'd be, I know they're gonna they on purposely doubled the 501st battle pack's price just to milk it, because they knew people were gonna buy a lot anyway. They just decided to buy more, or not buy more, just double the price and add an extra walker and a couple battle droids. This is gonna take a lot longer than I thought. If I keep doing it like this is gonna have to basically be sorted by color for sure, because Yeah. Okay, there it is. We can finally move on. There it goes again. No one's watching, no one is doing anything. So, I mean, if people are still watching just to randomly watch something, I doubt anyone's in, but I need to practice my commentary and just talking in general for my channel. Improve that, so I'm going to give my thoughts on the Bad Batch trailer, the second one, and the third one, since I haven't really talked about it, and talk about what I expect from the show, what I want about, what I don't want to happen in the show, and what would just be what they're obviously not going to do, but would be really cool to see. So let's start off with my opinions on the trailer. The second trailer revealed a new clone, female clone, young girl, and it most likely is the result of just another mess up in the cloning facility, pretty much. Really, that's how, like, that's some genetic stuff, but anyway, that was revealed, and I do think she's gonna have there's gonna be some sort of Night Sister arc, showing what was in the trailer, judging by the fancy, like, the space bow and arrow, I think I'll call it that, the space bow and arrow that the Night Sisters use, with, like, energy instead of string to shoot it, but I plan on doing that. Why am I saying plan? I think that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a full arc, or the first thing is going to be basically them escaping. I think Crosshair could very likely betray the Bad Batch. I think he could go and continue to serve the Empire. He seems like that character in the way the trailer showed it. I'm sort of just restating stuff from trailer breakdowns right now, but that, and really there's no other big reveals. I mean, I like the fact that they're including the Dark Troopers, like the prototype versions, in this, just to kind of a bridge between the Mandalorian and this, showing time period wise. I hope they do there's gonna probably, if they do it like the Clone Wars, 3 arcs plus the original thing. So we have the original 70-minute episode that comes out. That's going to be like basically an episode where they introduce new characters in the first bit. They're still loyal to the Empire because they haven't really figured out what's going on yet. It might start with another Order 66 scene on Kashyyyk, which is where they were stationed. But basically they're going to end up being questioned, and then Empire's going to be like, they're a liability, we can't let them continue to be around, they're going to figure it out, being independent thinkers, and then it's going to result in the Empire trying to capture them, and they're going to have to escape Kamino. And then we're going to have them on Coruscant as one of the arcs. We're going to have them with Night Sisters or something like that as one of the arcs. And then the final arc will probably be, Rex is going to show up at some point. I forgot to mention that. But that's definitely a possibility for what's going to happen next. What are we doing? No one's here. And then that's pretty much what I can think of for this Bad Batch So, I hope the show, I guess that's what I want the show to happen, and what to happen in the show. What I don't want to happen in the show is another Martez Sisters arc, where we just have an arc that's sort of a bridge, but almost wasn't needed. It was almost, they could have really started the Mandalore arc with Ahsoka being recruited by Bo-Katan instead of having it in the Martez Sisters arc. But they did that, and it was an episode that did no character development whatsoever, pretty much, in my opinion. We already knew everything that happened in that episode. I mean, a good tie-in, I guess, with the one good thing about it was the tie-in to Solo, which is a slow movie, but it's not a terrible movie, in my opinion. Oh my. How am I missing this part? There's obviously the possibility that I, when building this, forgot to build this, but that doesn't make much sense. This is like the sort of piece that has to be on here for the build to be successful. Also, I want to see how this lighting is with the camera. No, that's it. Something. Okay, that's more yellowed. That's a more blued. I don't know, is that softer to look at? That looks sharper. That looks the sharpest, I think. Yeah, it's it makes everything look yellowed. That looks worse. I think we're gonna go with this lighting for now, at least. See how it goes. Smoother. It's easier on the eyes, in my opinion. Because it's so bright. Oh wait, I have a dimmer, don't I? Why? Look at, okay, that's better. I forgot I have a dimmer on this, and it was real bright, and I couldn't see a thing, without my eyes hurting. So, I'm gonna look behind this, see if a part fell out. No. I mean, it's one of these, but longer. Like, it should be this long. But I know it's not that color. I know it isn't, because it just doesn't match up. I think we'll stream for like 5 more minutes. I don't want to continue the suffering of searching for parts this long. Like, I want to find that one part, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be a project that's gonna take a lot longer if I do this. We're just gonna sort the parts next week. That's what we'll do next week, is sort parts. I'll get cups, and we'll just sort it. No, that's not it. What I'll do is, every time I find one of these, I'll toss it this direction. So eventually, I should find it. That's the really yellowed piece. I don't know how that one piece got so yellow, but it's like the one. Does that look yellowed on camera? No, it looks nice and shiny white, and it looks nice and shiny to me too. So that's good. I remember one person we had on who wasn't recruited through being a friend and having to pop on, came on, talked about the yellow of the set. And I didn't realize at the time I had my lighting set to the yellowish effect. It was all yellow and yellowed and not the best looking thing. So that's where I'm gonna end the stream. I think I just don't want to mess with anything else. Well, what I'll do actually, I'm gonna grab I got bags stacked on top of my thing here, from different Bricklink or eBay orders. Like that bag has 20 on it because it was 20% part. I'm gonna put like all the stuff I have somewhat assembled in this bag, and seeing how small the bag is, you understand how much I have assembled. And then the rest is gonna go in the big bag. Then we'll end the stream because no one's showed up. But if someone shows up, because I'm not gonna waste the opportunity having someone on so that I can ramble about Lego. Okay. That set, that part, and that part all up here. Alright. That's how much we got built. That's how much needs to be built and sorted. This is a bag. Put that over here. Close the instructions up. So yeah, I guess I just need to follow the tips. Basically, what I need to do is I need to get people on the stream. And once they're on, I'm going to ask them what they want to see in a Lego stream. What do you want to see? And then I take their ideas, so that they're interested, and come back to the streams and do them. Obviously, some things can't be done, such as like a whole drop test stream. I can't do that because I don't want to drop my Legos. I'm very fond of my Legos assembled. And besides, if I drop my Legos, there's like no carpet in this house that we're in. The house, our house. No carpet. And I doubt carpet would help much, but grab like a cow mat. And some people who aren't on a farm probably don't know what that is, but it's a big mat, basically. That helps cows when they lay down not to sore muscles and stuff. Put a cow mat down for my Legos when I drop them. That actually might work better. What I really am afraid of, I mean, I would be okay with dropping a set and building it, but I don't want to, like, break any pieces. Because if I break a piece that I don't have a replacement for, I don't want to bother buying a piece off of Bricklink and wait for Lego.com and waiting a month for it to show up so that I can build this set. It's like, I might do a drop test like for 1,000 subscribers. I'll drop my AT-AT. No, not the AT-AT. I'll take that back. Never the AT-AT. 2014 AT-AT. One of my favorite sets. Partially for sentimental reasons, being my first big set that I got. It was like, that was the year I got Star Wars Lego. I really liked Star Wars Lego. So I think it was 2014, the Christmas of 2014, I got 2 Lego Micro Fighters, the Han Solo, Millennium Falcon, and the X-Wing. And then for my birthday, I got the droid. I got the droid gunship from that year. Then for Christmas of 2015, I got the AT-AT. So, and then I got this Imperial Shuttle for my birthday, but was it next year? Was it? Yeah, it was the next year. The next year, on my birthday, I got the Imperial Shuttle. And ever since, I've been buying, or receiving Lego every year. Because it's my hobby. Some people have their video games, and I don't. Hardcore game. I play a video game, but this is some real cutting edge content here. Look at this. Oh yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna pull the figures out. I know the blasters. This is actually not labeled as this Rebel Trooper, but it is actually Captain Rex in his Rebel uniform, because it was turned to canon that there was like an old guy as one of the Rebel troopers during the Return of the Jedi you see on Endor, and that guy is Rex from Clone Wars and Rebels. And the reason he's so old compared to Ahsoka is, if no one realizes this, he ages twice as fast. That's what happens to the clones. They age twice as fast, so that it only takes 10 years to get them to the most efficient way, the healthiest and most efficient human body state of the human body. I guess we're not young and we're not old, or just adult. I don't know. I'm trying to slide parts off, and it's not working for me. I'm gonna try this. So that's pretty much the stream here. I just need to get some people to show up and introduce some things. Maybe I'll do like, I can't do shoutouts in stream. Oh, I set the part bag down and it tipped over. Oh boy. Don't tip over again. Have it propped up. You're not going anywhere. Okay. Well, that is an Imperial Shuttle in a bag. I wonder how much Visco's used. I'm not thinking of selling it. It's just, I got everything except Princess Leia figure, which I'm hunting for right now. So, thanks for watching. If you did, I doubt anyone made it this far, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Wait a minute.